Okay, let's start with our special IPL segment. We have entered the last leg of the season, but nail-biting matches await cricket fans. After 52 days and 70 matches, 4 teams have entered the playoffs after fighting a very fierce battle. Gujarat Titans, Lucknow Super Giants, the Yellow Boys and the Men in Blue, that is the Mumbai Indians, they will now be clashing for the top position. But before I go to my colleague Karishma, a reminder for most of our cricket fans, as Virat Kohli's Royal Challengers Bangalore was knocked out of the IPL 2023 playoffs race after its 6-wicket loss to Gujarat Titans in the last league stage match. It was a disappointing Sunday for most Bangaloreans as well as the RCB at the Chinnaswamy Stadium. Their dreams to lift the cup once again crushed. Karishma, hi, over to you.
Well, yes, absolutely. It was a very disappointing day for all Royal Challengers Bangalore and especially Virat Kohli fans as they lost to Gujarat Titans and once again missed out on making the playoffs of IPL 2023. Now, of course, batting first, Royal Challengers Bangalore made a mammoth total of 197 with Virat Kohli in sublime form and scoring his second consecutive IPL century. Batting second, Shubman Gill, who idolizes Virat Kohli, of course, also hit his IPL century consecutive for him as well to ensure that Gujarat Titans were on the winning side and they were already placed top of the table and they will now face Chennai Super Kings for a place in the final of IPL 2023. We do have Ashish in the newsroom. Ashish, if you can talk us through how social media reacted to the centuries from Shubman Gill and Virat Kohli, because we had former cricketers who were praising both of them, one the current star and Shubman Gill being praised as the future superstar of Indian cricket.
Well, absolutely, Karishma. Like they say, the baton has been passed and we saw it live in action yesterday. Virat Kohli scoring his century at this particular point in time. A crucial game for Royal Challengers Bangalore. And in the same match, you had the Prince, who is also Shubman Gill, stepping up and showing his class as well. Everyone is talking about how Shubman Gill is going to be taking the baton forward when it comes to the batting prowess that India has, right from Sunil Gavaskar to Sachin Tendulkar, Virat Kohli, and now India is on the lookout for the next superstar, and Shubman Gill clearly has all the makings of that, and that we saw in the match yesterday. The way he finished off, he's sort of taken a sort of a leadership angle into his batting as well, batting throughout the innings and making sure that the target is reached. Social media, like you rightly said, a lot of RCB fans disappointed, including myself. And this again, one more season where RCB hasn't really been able to, get their management right, get their team right. You have 3 or 4 superstars actually upping the ante throughout the tournament. But again, bowling is what wins you tournaments. That is what everyone talks about in cricket, and RCB has been lacking that for a long time now. Even in this tournament, they had gotten Hasaranga as the trump card, but we saw in the last couple of games, Hasaranga was not even a part of the team. So clearly, RCB has a lot of work to do, like they have been, found wanting over the past several seasons. And this time around as well, everyone expected RCB to do well. 2 of the top 3 batsmen, highest scoring batsmen this season, are from RCB. One of the topmost wicket takers, Mohammad Siraj, is from RCB. But still, overall, the team has managed to, somehow not qualify for the playoffs, and this has been clear in the way the social media has reacted. A lot of praises for Shubman Gill, but also a lot of disappointment when it comes to RCB, and a lot of people have really sympathized with Virat Kohli, who scored 2 centuries, but still did not really manage to, take his side through to the playoffs.
Well, yes, absolutely. RCB once again missing out on a playoff spot in IPL 2023. But now let's talk about the orange cap contenders. Of course, at number 1 position is RCB's captain and opening batsman Faf du Plessis with 730 runs. On the second spot is, of course, Shubman Gill from Gujarat Titans at 680 runs. He's possibly the only one who has a chance to surpass Faf du Plessis and take away the orange cap this season, because there is a gap of only 50 runs between Faf du Plessis and Shubman Gill. We will have to wait and see if he can overtake Faf du Plessis when he plays against Chennai tomorrow at the Chepauk. Apart from that, of course, Virat Kohli and Yashasvi Jaiswal are number 3 and 4, but they do not have any matches left. There are chances for Devon Convoy and Ruturaj Gaikwad to also somewhere come closer to Shubman Gill and Faf du Plessis or overtake them. We'll have to wait and see, but the real chance for Orange Cap lies only with Shubman Gill, with a 50-run difference between Faf du Plessis and him to take away the Orange Cap. Now, talking more about IPL, we do have Shreya. Shreya, it's back to you in the studios as you talk about the social media trolling that was unleashed on Shubman Gill and his sister after RCB was knocked out yesterday.
Just let me give out some details to our viewers, Karishma, and I want to come back to you on that, Ashish as well. The fandom of King Kohli is unparalleled. We know this. He's the highest followed cricketer on Instagram. But sometimes fans cross the line. And it happened last night after the match between Gujarat and Bangalore. Despite a stellar performance from Virat Kohli, who scored a record 7th IPL century, his team lost the match, all thanks to a splendid ton by Shubman Gill. Now, while the players showed no animosity at all, and in fact, Virat Kohli was seen acknowledging Gill's knock with a big hug, there are fans, some of them at least, who lost all sense of proportion after this loss. Shubman Gill's sister became the target of some pretty hateful and lewd posts on social media. The fans even went on to issue death threats to cricketers, to this particular cricketer, that's Shubman Gill, and his sister. In fact, there were some fans who were calling his sister a transgender. How's that even fair? Let me go straight across to Karishma, who continues to be with us on the broadcast. Karishma, has Virat Kohli said anything at all about this absolutely unacceptable behavior by his fans? I mean, this was a match. This is an IPL match. Shubman Gill and Virat Kohli at one point play for the same team, Team India. And to have someone's sister being abused just because he scored well against Virat Kohli and his team, it's simply not fair.
Well, Shreya, till this moment, Virat Kohli has not made any sort of statement regarding what his fans have called Shubman Gill or Shahneel Gill, who is Shubman Gill's sister, on social media. In fact, Shahneel Gill had posted a picture from the M. Chinnaswamy Stadium. She had captioned it "Wholesome Day" after they had won the match against Royal Challengers Bangalore. And what went then from that moment onwards was a slew of hateful comments in her Instagram post, calling her names and talking about Shubman Gill. And, you know, there were also fans who were supportive of Shubman Gill and Shahneel Gill, saying that, you know, please don't do this. It is a game of cricket at the end of the day, and which is a fact. But these social media trolls have done this before as well. We remember how Virat Kohli and Anushka Sharma's daughter was given threats when Virat Kohli failed to perform for the Indian team. So this has happened in the past as well. But this social media trolling doesn't really stop. One bad match from one cricketer and the second cricketer goes on to be abused. So this is something that needs to be taken up very, very seriously by all the competent authorities, including the BCCI, because this is now going out of hands, where Shubman Gill's sister, Shahneel Gill, who was there as a spectator in the M. Chinnaswamy Stadium and was just praising her brother's innings, who had scored a century as well, just like Virat Kohli, was abused, was trolled on social media for no fault of hers, for no rhyme or reason, just because her brother ensured that his team was on the winning side. She ended up getting all the hate and troll on social media. Up until this moment, even Shubman Gill or Shahneel Gill have not responded to that toxicity that they've had to face because of the RCB fans, nor has Virat Kohli responded. But we are still awaiting an official comment from either of the parties involved. But this is something that really needs to be taken care of, because this is happening again and again, whether it's IPL or whether it's when Indian cricketers are playing and representing the country. But there is a section of fans, a social media troll army that has been formed, and they go after cricketers and their family in the worst possible way, Shreya.
All right, we leave it there for the moment, Karishma. Thank you very much for joining us. There is a red line that no fan should cross, and a red line was crossed by Virat Kohli's fans. So let's just hope, and we know that Virat is very outspoken and articulate on matters like these, so there's a good chance that he will come out and speak to his fans about this. We'll leave it there for the moment, Karishma. Thank you very much. We are shifting our focus